Rolling Rich with Ricky Ricardo.
And I'm Rolling Rich with Ricky Ricardo.
Rolling Rich with Ricky Ricardo.
Bill, I'm Rolling Rich with Ricky Ricardo.
And I'm Rolling Rich with Ricky Ricardo.
Rolling Rich with Ricky Ricardo.
We're Rolling Rich with Ricky Ricardo.
In Miami.
Alrighty, we have a special guest in the building here today. I'm gonna allow her to introduce herself to the channel. Go ahead.
Hey guys, my name is Jenny. Find me on Facebook. I'm a soccer pro, ex-soccer pro. You can follow me on my Facebook page, Jenny Escobar, and hit that like button for some soccer content. But for now, I'm with Rolling Rich with Ricky Ricardo, and we're gonna play Uber Diaries.
Alrighty, let's do it. Great job. Go ahead and pick a treat out of the bag, Jennifer.
Alrighty, let's see.
Let's see what she gets. What did you get? Show it to the camera.
It says hot tea versus coffee in the AM.
Alrighty, now go ahead and take some time out and find the page that's titled Hot Tea versus Coffee.
Found it.
Alright, now show that page to the camera. Hold it up. That's our Uber diary. Alrighty, now take some time out and scan through that title, Hot Tea versus Coffee. Once you find a passage that you want to read out loud that makes you smile or laugh, go right ahead and just state it to the camera. Take your time. Everything that you're reading in front of you are passages that were written by Uber passengers just like yourself on a ride like here today. As you can see, everyone has their different perspective when it comes to coffee.
I found one, and I can relate to this. Alright, so it says, hot tea is healthier for you, but coffee is better because it helps me shit.
Wow, that's funny. I heard that one recently.
That's hilarious, actually.
It is. Scan through and find something else that you like, because we want to make sure that everyone's voices gets heard. So we heard that one before. Let's try to find another cool one.
Hot tea is an abomination in the morning and only meant for the afternoon and evening.
Alrighty.
That seems like a
What do you think about that?
I feel like it depends on your mood, you know? Like, I'll have hot coffee in the morning on my work days. And then sometimes when I'm off and like I would just wake up in the morning and I'm like lazy and I don't want to be awake or hyper, I'll have a cup of tea, or like a black tea. My husband's from Ecuador.
Yes.
And he's used to, because his mom used to do this all the time for him. They boil like green tea or black tea or whatever tea that they have in the house. They'll boil it and they'll make a huge pitcher out of it and they'll just drink that tea throughout the day, hot or cold. And I'm not used to that, like, so I thought it was weird, but he loves drinking tea throughout the day. So.
And from what I hear, tea makes you feel really good and calm. Is that true?
Yeah, that's super true.
Alright.
I like, you know, it's nice if you're reading a book or maybe you're outside sitting on the balcony looking at the stars. That a cup of tea sounds nice, just for that.
Now, what are your experiences when it comes to tea and coffee? What's your favorite?
I love coffee. I would say coffee I like more than tea. But I wouldn't say that one is favorite, like I have a favorite over another. Like if someone offers me coffee, I'll take coffee. Someone offers me tea, I'll take tea. And if I had to choose, like I said, it depends on my mood. Like in the mornings, I'll definitely take coffee over tea, because like in the mornings, I'm not a morning person, so I need that extra caffeine.
Kickstart.
Yeah. And I have issues going to the bathroom, so it helps me go to the bathroom. You know, 3 out of 5 women in the United States suffer from bowel movements. And
Say that again. Say that loud and clear.
3 out of 5 women in the United States suffer from bowel movements. So that means like 3 out of 5 women 75% of women in the United States can't go to the bathroom regularly on a daily basis.
Wow,
So-
you taught me something. I never knew that. So drinking something like coffee actually helps that?
Yeah. Like for me, it sends me immediately to the bathroom. And so that way I get rid of what I need to get rid of every day. Because sometimes I don't drink, like on the weekends, when I'm not at work, I don't drink coffee. And then sometimes I don't go to the bathroom. So it helps me.
All right, for sure. Now,
Interesting fact.
is there something that you enjoy doing while you're sipping on your coffee?
Usually I write my to-do list when I'm sipping on my coffee. I get to work, I make my coffee, and when my coffee's done, I sit down and I start sipping it, and I write my to-do list. So I make sure I do everything that I need to do that day at work.
All right. Now, do you remember the first time that you had your experiences with coffee or tea? How old were you? How did it make you feel versus how it makes you feel now?
All right, so that definitely brings up a really nice memory because my nana, which is grandma, she always had coffee in the morning, always had coffee at night. So she would have decaf at night because she'd have trouble sleeping and she had real coffee. But I always saw her have coffee and I always wanted coffee, and I was like 5 years old and she wouldn't let me have coffee. Obviously you can't give a child coffee because of the caffeine. But one day she gave me coffee, but she filled it up. She gave me like less than a shot of coffee and filled the rest of the cup with milk. And ever since she did that, every morning before she would take me to school, I'd ask her for my coffee and we would enjoy having coffee together. And that brought a really nice memory because I haven't thought about that memory in a really long time.
So coffee and milk, and you remember having those times with your grandma?
Yeah.
Wow, that made me smile. Now, do you still drink your coffee with milk?
No, I drink it I drink it black without sugar.
Okay.
Yeah, I've changed. But when I do get a chance to go like to a coffee shop, I like to have my cappuccino.
Aw, that's nice.
Yeah.
Well, where are you from?
I'm from Jersey and my family's from Colombia.
All right, and you said that you were a soccer pro or ex-soccer pro, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, now tell us about your soccer journey. When did it start, and when and why did it end?
Okay, so it started when I was about 8 years old. I went to Peru, which is where my grandmother's from, and I met my boy cousins from there, and they all played soccer in the street. And I was never really like a girly girl. I always liked sports. I was very rough. Like my mom always tried to put me in like tap dance and ballet and gymnastics, but I hated it. So she had to put me in like karate and basketball. And I even did wrestling in high school. And so I was a very sporty girl. So I would go out and play with them, and they were really good. And they taught me how to play. So when I came back to the States, I wanted to play. However, my nana, the same one that gave me the coffee, she wasn't about it. Like she was very old school, and a girl
Don't play with boys, overprotective.
Exactly.
Don't want you to get hurt.
Exactly.
Don't want the boys all on you.
Yeah, exactly that.
Okay.
So I continued to play basketball and all the other sports, but when my grandma passed away, that's when my mom started putting me in soccer. And it looked like I had like a really natural talent, so I dedicated myself every day after school. I played for the high school team, I played for college soccer, and then I stopped playing college because I graduated and I moved here to Miami. And that's when my career really kicked off. I met a lot of people who helped me get to where I was before I retired. I met this guy named Benny. He played for the national U.S. futsal team, and he also played for Trinidad and Tobago and beach soccer. And I started playing beach soccer. I played for my country, Colombia. I played for the U.S. I played on a bunch of pro teams. I played in Spain. I played in...
So what's beach soccer? I never heard of that terminology. What's the difference between beach soccer and just normal soccer?
So beach soccer, you play on the beach in the sand. I mean, it doesn't have to be on the beach, but it's on sand. And you have 5 players, including your goalie. And there's a lot of different rules, but you play the ball mostly in the air because you can't dribble on the sand. So I started playing that, and that really helps you get control of the ball. And then he helped me train for like 11v11 soccer, futsala, which is like indoor hard floor soccer, and then indoor soccer as well. And I got an opportunity to play in Peru. And I went to play in Peru for about 6 months. I played in Mexico. I went to Spain and played a little bit. My dream was to play in Colombia, and right when I had the opportunity, I met my husband.
Okay.
So I got married, and we bought a business. We own 2 Benjamin Moore stores, which are paint stores.
Benjamin Moore stores?
Yeah, they're like the Sherwin-Williams stores.
Okay, yes,
Yeah.
I heard of Sherwin-Williams.
Yeah, so Benjamin Moore is like Sherwin-Williams, and it's called Santa Barbara Paints, and we have 2 stores, one in Hallandale Beach and one in Coral Springs, and now I'm a businesswoman, so I dedicate myself to work and my husband.
Alrighty,
So,
so ex-soccer pro, now you're a business mogul.
Yes, I am.
And how are you enjoying your new life?
I love it. I wouldn't change it for a thing
All
at
right.
all.
Well, we really enjoy you being on the channel here today, Jennifer. All right. And is there anything that you want to end this with here today when it comes based on advice, life advice?
You know, sometimes you think you're meant for something. Like for me, I thought I was going to be like a pro soccer player and then be coach or have my own academy and everything, but things change in life, and you shouldn't take it negative, like in the negative way. You should always take it and make the best out of it, and everything happens for a reason. And so for me, like, I wasn't sad that my soccer career ended. I just know that that was like a chapter that has ended in my book of life, and I know I have better things coming that are going to bring better opportunities. So never, you know, feel sad that something's coming to an end that you love so much. So
Because there's a beginning to something that you'll fall in love with even
Exactly.
more, right?
exactly.
Alrighty. Well, we want to thank you so much, and you're rolling rich with who?
Ricky Ricardo.
This guy's cooking up some fire stuff here. So definitely subscribe.
Leslie.
Amanda.
Sally. We're from New York. We're rolling rich with Ricky Ricardo. I'm here at Lot 11 Skate Park, and I'm rolling rich with Ricky Ricardo.
I am Delisa.
I'll proceed straight
I'm rolling rich with Ricky Ricardo, and we're gonna play the Uber Diaries.
If you're into beautiful yachts in Miami, contact me, Angelo. Your best yacht advisor in Miami.
We at Lot 11. We're rolling rich with Ricky Ricardo, bro.
Ricky Ricardo, the one and only.
Hey, my name's Ian. I'm rolling rich with Ricky Ricardo.
Tune in, subscribe, do all that, you dig?